There's trouble.
I still wouldn't want to share a bed with anyone else but you.
She's not my girlfriend.
No.
You can't just sort of wife yourself off.
No, 100%.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who's B, it's your girl KylerB coming at you with a new video. We're going to be reacting to Love Island Season 9, Episode 11. People are going to say this is Episode 10, but it's really Episode 11 because people don't really count the unseen bits as an episode, but this is really Episode 11 for Love Island. So let's get right into the video because we have some stuff to get on. So the last episode basically left off of basically a cliffhanger. We have two new islanders, Ellie and Spencer, walking into the villa before recoupling. And basically, Ellie and Spencer have first dibs on who to recouple with. The girls are standing up, the guys are sitting down. Ellie goes first. She basically says to Ron that you haven't met your match. And she picks Ron to recouple with. I really wanted Ellie to come in and recouple with Ron because I just wanted to shake things up. I just feel like last episode, Ron is like, oh, me and Lana are the strongest couples. And, you know, he was saying that to Shaq and Tanya. So I was just like, strongest couple where? Because you got to, like, wait till Casa more. All that stuff and the other. So I'm just like, are you sure about that strongest couple thing? Like, So then Ellie comes in. She's basically like, Ron. So I was just like, well, look at Lana. Again, without having Ron. Danielle picked Ron. And then now Ellie picked Ron. So really, Lana has not been with Ron, like, for a while now. Spencer goes next. And Spencer picks Olivia. Olivia was doing all that crying in yesterday's episode. All that crying. Next thing you know, she finally got Spencer. And she all, yeah, I got Spencer now, blah, blah, blah. You know, she was trying to talk to Tom and see if Tom will spin his head back to her, da-da-da-da. And Tom just like, I'm kind of still leaning more towards Zara, da-da-da-da-da. You know, the door's open, but, you know, you just got to work away. And she keep on saying stuff like, I can't be affectionate with you. I'm like, affectionate how? Like, girl, like, what do you mean affectionate? Like, do you want to kiss him, but he can't because he's with Zara? Like, you said 2 episodes ago that you were done with him. And now you're like, the door's still open, I can't be affectionate, da-da-da-da. Which I'm just confused about, because I'm just like, you know. So then after that, Shaq goes next. He basically says that he's seeing himself fall in love with Tanya. Sweet message, you know. So, you know, obviously Shaq picks Tanya. We're all good. We're all cheery. Da-da-da-da-da. So then after that, Tom goes right after Shaq. And he, you know, says a speech to Zara. So then the camera pans to Olivia. Olivia's looking a little like, like, I don't know about that. So she still seemed a little salty that, you know, Tom is kind of smitten with Zara. So then after that, you know, Kai stands up. You know, he is single because Anime went home the last episode. And he picks Danielle. And then it's Will's turn. And the last 2 girls are Jessie and Lana. So obviously he picked Jessie because Will and Jessie are like forming a spark, a connection, you know. And the thing is that when Will was in Lana's position, Lana had basically just like a unsatisfying speech for him. So I'm glad that Will got to choose the person that he likes and obviously has a little connection with. And obviously Jessie, you know, right now they seem pretty good. So then last but not least is Aaron, and Aaron ends up having to pick Lana. So Lana's back into a couple that she doesn't really like, and for the sake of Ron being picked, you know, before she can get to him. So everybody's coupled up, everybody's good, you know, they go off to sleep, and next day is their date. So everyone's chatting it up. Seems like Tom is very, you know, smitten. He's very, you know, you know, basically it doesn't seem like his head's gonna turn. Like, he will basically give the girls a time of day, but he still feels like he's still good with Zara, and Zara the same way. So I don't feel like anything's gonna change that. So I feel like anything's gonna change that. I feel like they're a pretty solid couple for now. I know it's early days, but Tom doesn't, like, when Tom is speaking to Zara, he's basically saying, like, you know, he can see them on the outside. He never felt that spark before. Da 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 da. So everybody's chatting it up, you know. Tanya and Shaq are basically so smitten with each other. They're like, you know, in La La Land right now, you know, especially since they put my girl in bottom 3. Like, what? Why are you putting Tanya in bottom 3? So now they're in La La Land, you know, everything is, you know, them against the world right now, but, you know, hopefully it stays that way. You know, Ellie is getting to know Ron, and then, you know, Kai and Danielle, you know, they're liking each other a little bit more, showing more affection of one another, and, you know, they're moving into a good area right now, you know, than how they first started. And Will and Jesse, they're good as well. So now Lana and Aaron, you know, back into like a friendship couple. I don't think Aaron really likes Lana at all like that, you know, so they're back into a friendship couple, and, you know, that's what it is. And then Olivia is with Spencer now, so we'll see where that is. You know, everybody, all the guys are saying, you know, Olivia is a good girl, da 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 da. You know, you made a good decision picking her, da 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 da. After the couples go on their little dates, you know, little picnic dates with each other, next we see is Ellie, you know, pulls Tom for a chat. You know, Zara's kind of like side-eyeing, like, you know, what's going on here. So, you know, Ellie and Tom are chatting, and, you know, she's basically saying, like, people are just seem like they're married off, you know, everybody seems like they're so smitten they're a couple, like they need to shake it up, or blah blah blah. But, you know, Tom even told her that, you know, yeah, Ellie's probably not his type or stuff like that. So I feel like Tom is like, he's, you know, opening it up, and he's like, I told Zara, like, guys are gonna come in here and want to speak to you, and you can speak to them, because just because you're with me doesn't mean like you can't speak to them, and like girls are gonna come in here and I'm gonna speak to them, and da 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 da. But I feel like they're just like, they definitely like each other more than, you know, them giving other people a time of day. So, I mean, with that conversation, it doesn't seem like there's anything going with it. But then Ron and Lana have a chat, and basically Ron told Lana, like, you know, that she did not see any sparks. Ellie did not see any sparks flying when, you know, she was looking at their relationship. She didn't see anything there. It looks dry, looks bland, looks dead. So Ron told that to Lana, and like Lana just felt offended. So she was like, I'm gonna have a chat with Ellie. So then when she goes and have a chat with Ellie, you know, Ellie's like telling her, like, this is my point of view. And, like, I'm just seeing that, you know, there's really nothing, there's no sparks flying with you and Ron, da 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 da. So, you know, Lana's like, you know, I mean, that's your opinion, but you're wrong. So I just feel like, I'm glad that she's shaking it up, and I feel like Ron is definitely going to turn his head, especially because he hasn't been, like, really with Lana for a bit. Even though they're trying to defy all odds, and, you know, when they're in the daybed and stuff, you know, kiss and talk like, you know, nobody else. I'm not turning my head for anybody else, but I feel like Ellie's gonna make it her mission to make Ron turn his head. Obviously, you see in the preview, you know, he's trying to, like, give Ellie some energy, and then I guess he has a chat with Lana, and Lana's basically saying, like, I'm not trying to be a third wheel. So, thing is that Lana had so much to say to Zara about, you know, oh, Olivia and Tom had history. Olivia and Tom were barely coupled up. Like, they were, like, coupled up for, like, 2 days before Zara came into the villa and took Tom away from her. So I'm like, what history? Because even when they were coupled up, there was not much being given in that coupling. So Lana's talking like, oh, they had history, like, let them chat. Ellie comes in basically being the Zara and being, you know, taking Ron all that stuff. And basically in the speech basically says that, you know, you haven't met your match, da 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 da. And then basically says that, you know, their relationship together is basically dry and bland. You know, she's coming with her energy.
In paradise.
I am not getting involved in the trio thing. I'm not involved in this shit. So that's that.
And, you know, now Lana's feeling, you know, that, you know, oh, you know, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, you should, you know, you were talking all that stuff about Zara. Now, you lost Ron again. And now you're probably going to lose Ron for a good while. So you're probably going to be booted out next. Because Lana really has no other connection. She doesn't have no other connection. She's been stuck on Ron. And all her friendship couple, she just basically gave them a side eye.
I get too kind and then they just walk all over me, do you know what I mean?
Just fucked it, really.
Lana doesn't pick it up. She's about to be next boot. Other than that, you see what comes around and goes around. You had all that chat for Zara, and now you're back and, you know, you feeling what she was feeling. When of a person and somebody's over here taking chats and having chats with them and this and that. And just like, what's going on here? What's going on? As I was saying, you know, Ron got stolen again. And, I don't know what Lana's gonna do. That preview looks a little like, But they had so much chat for Zara, and now Ellie's doing the same thing. She's doing the same thing. So, anyway, let's see what's tomorrow's episode's gonna, you know, hold. And if you like this video, like the video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, comments, and concerns, and you gotta subscribe to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.